New York, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here is Corbin Carroll. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And we are underway.
One and one.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
One strike.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. What a start to this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Ketel Marte, the next to hit, takes ball one. And it's 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Just missed. Off the mark there. And now 3-1. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That's through there for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two here. On the ground out to short. Sends it across to first. Two gone. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Late with the swing there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. And that is that. Snakes strike first with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Queens, on the hill here today, Corbin Burns. What do we have on him?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Juan Soto. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Nobody out, runner at first. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. That one the other way, and foul ball. In the dirt. Two and two. That's a little bit low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Up and in, and it's 1-0. First and second here, no outs. That's down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expect.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Lindor over at second. Soto on at first with 2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Second inning set to go. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Senga back to work. Way high.
No strike.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. Now it's going to be Pavin Smith. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Out in front and foul to the left side. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Man at first, one away. Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hit in the air, center field. Taylor sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And another ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
One strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is down low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
And that one missing low.
2-0.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Jesse Winker. And
that's
ball one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one to first, and it goes just foul. That pitch just misses the inside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a high chopper. Toss to Naylor, and quickly 1 away in the second. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Ball 1 to Taylor.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a 1-1. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty, and that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt,
3-2.
and the count's full. Inside, and that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 down. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Payne since September of 2019, and as well he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner on the go. Foul ball, still 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Taylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off, and a foul ball.
You can do it, man.
2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We play 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Marte, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count is 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that's too high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Outside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The other way, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Juan Soto now walked his first time. There's a strike at the knees.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Next offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. That one 95 to finish him off. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Way upstairs, 1-0. That one fouled off. That's way outside, and that's ball 2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Gets to it on the first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Inning over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. On the corner for a strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Let's go, Nat.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Fly ball to right. Soto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Rocketed out towards right center. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Late swing fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Strike him out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1. Back here in Queens, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Come on, New York.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one
ball,
way
one
inside. Runner at second, nobody out. And that skips in the dirt. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one ripped into the bullpen and gone. A 2-run homer, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tyrone Taylor. He reached on a walk his first time. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll calls it in, 2 away. Two down, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Went down on strikes his first time through. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 out, space is empty. Up and in, now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Senga back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these D-backs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. A strikeout and a walk. That one outside. And that's ball one. It's in and out of his glove. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a slider catches the zone. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Dedniel Nunez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Young also throwing. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're in the top of the fifth. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive, takes it in for the out. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga departs. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this. Danny Young into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike one. Right side. Soto gets under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Curve in the dirt. Breaking ball inside. The count now 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Dive, and he's got it. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead at 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. Young goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Way out front for strike 2.
Careful.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first. And next is the Diamondbacks DH. Pavin Smith. 1 for 2. That misses. And that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Nope, that's low.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Another ball. Gabriel Moreno in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
That one lifted to left. Nimmo ranging after it. Hauls it in, one away.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
No ball. One strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs. In the dirt, blocked.
Three balls.
Squirts
No
away a little bit. Three-0 down. And that's a strike. Suarez off of first with 2 away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
And that one
1-0.
cutting but missing down low. And that is out of play.
Two balls. Two strikes.
And downstairs.
3-2.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Let's go, Matt. Come on, Matt.
And a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the DH, Jesse Winker. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Graveman warming up as well. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. That pitch in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Man at second.
Ball two.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. He is struck out and he is walked. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Runner at second, two down. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game.
Come on, Matt. Down New York.
There's the strike up high. It's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Next offering misses down and away. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one hit to right. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out. One away. Here's Ketel Marte. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez up and loosening in the pen. Buto getting loose as well. Oh, and 2 now. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, center field. Taylor sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Josh Naylor. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Hey! Woo!
And that one is inside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
McNeil checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Right through there for a strike. There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out to short, Perdomo. Lindor retired. Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets go down quickly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Butto. Here's Gurriel. 0 for 3 in this one. That one at the knees for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next offering is fouled back. And that one in the air center field. Taylor gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. There's the strike. The Mets holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Butto checks the runner. McCarthy back on a dive.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
McCarthy leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And there's the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Alek Thomas. High fly ball out to left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the sweeper misses. Strike 1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The tying run at the plate. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
This one high in the air to left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Diamondbacks strand a pair, still down by a count of 4-2. Alek Thomas into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. New pitcher on now, Kendall Graveman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball.
He's had a tough
One
day at the
strike.
plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And delivers outside. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Bryce Jarvis getting ready to go. Falling behind 2-1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Thomas makes the grab, 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And a slider in there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Marte. The throw to first. And that takes care of Alonso.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 down, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Geraldo Perdomo. Diaz, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor makes the grab, 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. just missed. And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Too high, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. Across the letters at 99.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 strike away. Stays alive. Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.